Okay guys, so this is going to be slightly different video than you are used to, but still it's going to be relationship astrology. And it's been a while since I covered celebrities, and as we have this very hot topic about Jennifer Lopez files for divorce, so that's why I decided to talk, just a little bit about her birth chart, especially love life, and what we can see just very briefly when it comes to transits, right? If we can spot this even happening in her birth chart. Before I start, if you like it here, please hit the subscribe button, because I upload videos weekly, so you can definitely take advantage and watch my videos first. Of course, I work with my clients, so you can book a reading with me. Everything is listed in the description below. So let's get started. Well, it looks like her birth time is unknown. It's a shame, right? Because when we know birth time of someone, we can definitely be even more specific and more detail oriented, but still some things can be said. So when I look into her birth chart, of course, when it comes to love life, the way someone approaches love, the way someone wants to be loved, is seen in Venus, because Venus is planet of love. And if you want to search someone's love life, or if you want to know how someone wants to be loved, then definitely look for the Venus. Now, she will be first-time divorcee, okay? She has Venus in Gemini squaring Pluto. If you understand astrology, you are not surprised by her divorces, or even the way she approaches love, because in general, very generally speaking, people with Venus in Gemini tend to really, let's say, they somehow, change partners quite a lot. But no offense here, because if you only have like Venus in Gemini and you have some other aspects to it, like Saturn or things like that, it will change things for you. But in her case, it's Venus in Gemini squaring Pluto. This is the reason why she was not probably alone at all in her life, and she probably, entered relationships very quickly, right? One relationship ended and she already probably has started something new with someone else, because this is what this combination does. I mean, it's really, it's wild, right? Let me tell you this way, because there is this urge between Venus and Pluto square. There's this urge that she really, really wants to be loved. She really wants passion, right? With Venus in Gemini, there is also variety in love. It's like more than one commitment, of course, during her life. And this is her approach to love life, that she definitely doesn't want to be alone, and she never is. So this is how she does it, right? She has Moon in Scorpio. Moon is another feminine planet, and the Moon in Scorpio is the reason, she has very striking, sexy combination Venus square Pluto and also Moon in Scorpio, she has this alluring, sexy, sexual aura even. And I'm pretty sure that, you know, she's very magnetic to opposite sex and probably always been, right? So, but as her Venus doesn't consist of any Saturn aspects or something more grounded, like, I don't know, Virgo or Taurus, she's typically not able to make it, right, with anyone pretty much, because this is how she approaches love, okay? And honestly, we really don't know any details, and this is not something what makes her a bad person, but this is just to understand why is really happening to her, what is happening, you know, during her whole love life. Okay, so I really don't want to go to any details in this, because I would like to check transits, because, you know, transits are really like the easiest and quick technique, predictive technique, and we can see a lot there. You know, this year, 2024, she is currently undergoing through this difficult Pluto transit. Pluto is opposing her Sun. We really don't know where her Sun is, but still experiencing these difficulties, right? Like transiting Pluto opposing, meaning difficultly, you know, aspecting her Sun, which is really her vitality, as she's even Leo Sun. So Sun is really important for her, but we don't know which area is affected. But we see that you know, what is really happening in her life is really that it is affecting her love life. Now, Sun in general and also Mars is indicator of male figure in your life, can be your partner. So here we can assume that this transit is definitely affecting her partnership with someone. Now, this transit was exact first time in March this year, and then again in June this year, and it will happen again in January, you know, because let me tell you, these Pluto transits are the most important and the most powerful in everyone's life, you know. And once you experience difficult Pluto transit, you will not be the same. It's like you definitely incorporate this energy into yourself, but you will change, right? Because this is what Pluto requires for us to change. Now, honestly, I opened these transits just in front of you, so this is also my first time. But also, what is also happening in her love life is transiting Saturn is squaring her Venus, first time in June, then again in July this year, and then again in February this year. You know, transiting Saturn squaring Venus, okay, again, difficulties in love life. Well, but it also depends, because you know, not everyone tolerates Saturnian transits very well, but this transit itself, like this transit alone, would not be indicator for me to tell you that, you know, they are going to divorce. But probably June was very difficult month for her, like generally speaking. Well, typically transits to axis, like to ascendant and descendant, are very important, but this we have to avoid, as we don't know her birth time. You know, guys, if you know her birth time somehow, then please just, you know, type it in, and it can be very, like, like interesting, you know, to see. Now, currently, she's experiencing Jupiter conjunct Venus transit as well. So we can see like two difficult transits, and Jupiter is pretty much big luck, right? In everyone's chart, but in my opinion, Jupiter's transits are not that strong. It can be like, you know, along those difficult times, she also leaves something more pleasant. I mean, this is ongoing transit. It still will be potent in November this year and then again next year. So she can very well jump into new relationship, and also she will be having transiting Pluto in good aspect to her Mars, and this is great because she will be able to achieve, you know, so many goals. And remember, Mars is also male figure as well, even though, you know, we could be more specific if we had her birth time, because if we had her birth time, I would definitely check her 7th house cusp, right? Because, you know, that is very set, right? Okay, guys, so this was my analysis. Let me know what you think, and see you soon. Bye bye.